Everybody, let's talk XRP, in particular court case updates, and we're going to be taking a look at that 2008 Hinman speech. No one seems to be talking about exactly what was said. Well, I'm going to bring it to you in this video. We'll take a quick look at the price action as well as the rest of the crypto market. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything going on with XRP. And with that being said, let's get into it. 36 cents currently on XRP, volume up 148%, 822 million, market cap $18.3 billion, number 6 in the global crypto market. So very interesting XRP. Again, people still anticipating a big move as we move ever nearer to that court case. Now, don't forget there was a filed extension by both parties up until the 13th of January. The final motions are in place. It is just a matter of time. 13th of January gives us about 3 weeks, just under, and it's going to land potentially on a Friday night ahead of the weekend. So we're going to have to wait and see exactly what goes on with that. But ultimately, where are we at? What is going on? And why is it important to think about these Hinman files? Because there is more to this than I think a lot of people generally talk about. So this is an update as of December the 26th. You can see here that the crypto community is still awaiting the ruling of Ripple and Securities Exchange Commission, the law case that's been going on for 2 years now. It's worth noting United States regularly sued blockchain for illegally selling over $1.3 billion worth of XRP tokens back in between 2013 and December 2020. At the moment, both parties have filed their final submissions. Again, don't forget there's a delay until the 13th of January on that. And it kind of talks about Ripple's wins. And this is important to think about. So it says, interestingly, in the course of the hearing, Ripple registered minor wins after the procedural judge overruled the SEC's attempt to withhold the documents relating to the former division director, William Hinman. According to the documents in 2018, Hinman had referred to Bitcoin and Ethereum as non-securities. Indeed, the SEC has maintained that the documents are confidential and entail internal deliberations. Well, here is where it's going to get interesting for you on this channel, because we're going to take a look at exactly what was said in specifics. We're going back to 2018. Cast your mind back. We're going to take a look at exactly parts of that speech and why it is so imperative that these files are made public. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, keep up to date, because we bring you the latest. Here we go then. This is exactly what was pointed out at that point. Recap: Hinman served as the director of corporation finance at the SEC in his now infamous 2018 speech at the Yahoo Markets Summit. He declared that Ether, despite its well-publicized initial coin offering in 2014, had magically morphed from a security to a non-security. This was a big news because at the time there was, and still is, no clear guidance from the SEC on how they classify digital assets. Hinman justified his conclusion by saying that the widely traded Bitcoin BTC was decentralized and thus not a security, and that ETH had become sufficiently decentralized over time. And it's really important to reference those two things, that Hinman is on file in 2018 at that Yahoo Markets Fair by saying Bitcoin and Ethereum were both decentralized, and that actually a token, project, or coin after inception and launch can become sufficiently decentralized, thus not making it a security. It says, and this is where it gets really interesting, and this is why they want to hide the files. It says Hinman's newly created exception for ETH is all the more peculiar, given a stunning conflict of interest discovered through the Freedom of Information Act, request made by whistleblower group Empower Oversight. As he delivered that market-moving speech in 2018, Hinman did not mention that he was still receiving millions of dollars from his old law firm Simpson Thacher, and that his firm was, and still is, a member of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance and industry organization whose objective is to drive the use of ETH. Now, why do I say that that's important? So ultimately, Hinman came out and said that cryptocurrency is a security. He then changed his mind, in particular around Ethereum, and at the same time was receiving millions of dollars in payments as part of that fund. Very, very interesting. And that is ultimately what the leverage part of the SEC is trying to do. Doesn't take away the fact of the matter is that he was the director of the SEC at the point in which he made that discussion, and you can't change it. Nothing's changed other than Ethereum moving from proof of work to proof of stake. Nothing really changed in the global market. Likewise with XRP, nothing has changed. It continues, and it says, at the same time, both XRP and Ripple filed a joint motion seeking an extension until January 13. The two entities filed their debtorant motions, which are the last point in which they can do. And it says, lawyer Rodriguez Sierra has filed a request to appear as pro-advice as an attorney counsel for another jurisdiction on behalf of crypto-focused investment firm Paradigm Options LP. Why? They want to support XRP, and we know that they had over 13 separate companies all coming out to support XRP. We know the SEC is trying to keep these Hinman files. The honest answer, if the Hinman files come out, which it looks like they are going to do, the ruling has been done, then I think XRP go ahead and win. And this is why we are seeing some movement. Now, yes, we've had in the last 4 hours a pretty strong red candle, but we did top out back up around that 37 cents mark. Remember, we've had a pretty rough ride in the world of cryptocurrency. You can see volume, like we looked at the first part, aggressively moving up. But with all of that being said, we move ever nearer to that outcome. The SEC are doing everything they can to remove those Hinman files from view, because they are the crux to everything. Ultimately, at one point, the SEC did not believe Ethereum, Bitcoin were securities. So why now is XRP brandished in that? I think XRP are going to win it. I'm pretty confident. Again, I could be wrong. You've also got to do your own research, but let me know in the comments below what you think. But those Hinman files are absolutely imperative to the outcome of this law case. If XRP win it, strap your rocket boots on, because I think we're going to see both an aggressive move in XRP and the overall cryptocurrency market. As ever, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like that sort of content. Leave a like on this video if you think XRP will win the law case, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.